everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Veronica, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a few meals that we've had this past week. I hope it can give you some meal inspiration or maybe some new meal ideas to try. Anyway, let's get to cooking. Tonight for supper, I'm going to be fixing some of this McCormick one sheet pan, the chicken parmesan. I'm using 2 packs because I'm cooking for 6 people. So I've got 2 packs of the thinly sliced chicken breast, a bag of mozzarella cheese, a jar of marinara pasta sauce, some vegetable oil, and some broccoli. I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 425 degrees. I'm going to pour in 1.5 of the packets of the seasoning into a bowl. So I have divided my vegetable oil up. In this one, I've got 2 tablespoons that I'm going to use to brush the chicken with, and then I'm going to dip the chicken into the seasoning and then put it on my full lined pan. After I got all of my chicken dipped in the seasoning and placed on my pan, I then poured the rest of the seasoning over the chicken to make sure the chicken was covered in the seasoning. And then I added both bags of my broccoli to a large bowl and poured the remaining vegetable oil over the broccoli and added a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper and just mixed that up. I then added all of the broccoli to my sheet pan and arranged it around the chicken. I then placed it in the oven and it said to bake it for 10 minutes or until the chicken was done. And where I had doubled the recipe, it took a total of 15 minutes before my chicken was done. And then I removed it from the oven and spooned some marinara sauce over top of each piece of chicken. And then I just sprinkled some mozzarella cheese over top of the marinara sauce. I then placed it back in the oven on 425 degrees and baked it for another 5 minutes just until all of the cheese had melted. And that's it. This was a very good and easy meal, and I was super impressed with how good the broccoli turned out as well. Tonight for supper, I'm fixing our favorite frozen pizza. It's the Motor City pizza, and our favorite one is the pepperoni, and I'm fixing 2 of those. This is what the pizzas look like whenever you take them out of the box, and you bake them in the tray on 425 degrees for 18 to 21 minutes. And here they are, fresh out of the oven. These pizzas are absolutely delicious. This night for supper, I fixed our favorite frozen country fried steak. It's the Fast Fixin' brand, and it comes with the gravy packet as well. And I also fixed some mashed potatoes and some corn to go with our country fried steak. And in my corn, I always like to add a stick of butter and a little bit of sugar and some salt and pepper. The sugar just makes it really sweet and gives it an amazing flavor. And I also fixed some brown and served dinner rolls to go with that. And in my mashed potatoes, I always add a stick of butter, a spoonful of Duke's mayonnaise. It just helps with the texture. And then I add a little bit of milk and just take my hand mixer and blend those up until they're nice and creamy. And then I add just a little bit of salt and pepper. And for my country fried steak and the gravy, I just fix it according to the package directions. It's super easy. And that's it. And this is one of our favorite meals. Even though it's a frozen country fried steak, it's amazing. This night for supper, I made goulash. It's another one of our favorite meals. The way I make my goulash is super simple. I brown 1 pound of lean ground beef, and I chop up 1 sweet onion and add it to that and let that cook. While my meat and onion are cooking, I have a pot of water to the side and I'm letting that come to a boil. And then I add 1 cup of elbow pasta to that and let that cook. Whenever my meat and onion are finished cooking, I add a 28-ounce can of Italian-style diced tomatoes and a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And whenever I get that added, I just stir it up really well. And then I add a little less than 1/2 tablespoon of Italian seasoning and a little less of 1/2 tablespoon of minced garlic. I then sprinkle just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in that, and then I just mix that up. And whenever I get that well combined, I drain the water off of my pasta, and then I add my pasta to that and stir that up really well. Whenever I get all of that mixed up, I then just turn my stovetop to low heat and place my lid back on my Dutch oven and let that simmer for about 10 minutes, just until everything is heated up really well. And to go with our goulash, I fixed some Great Value garlic breadsticks and some Great Value Texas cheese toast. And whenever my goulash is finished cooking, I just add a little bit of cheese on top of mine and let that melt. My husband doesn't like cheese in his, so I don't cook it with the cheese in it. But that's it. It's very simple, yet very delicious. And that's it for today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.